Calorie Vinyls, and here we are. We are at the very end. This is the last video in my destash series, and we have reached the treatments. So this is top coats, base coats, strengtheners, cuticle removers, liquid latex, and my nail transformers slash toppers. So I've tried to sort of lay them out so they make sense. Down here are my base coats, here are my top coats, here are my sort of tinted shimmers, polished toppers, and then over here is liquid latex and cuticle remover, and then I just have my two little dip mani sets. So I'm going to start at the bottom and work my way up. If you don't know why I'm sitting here with a desk full of treatments, go ahead and click the link in the description box down below, and it will take you to the first video in this series where I discuss why I have 800 bottles of nail polish and why I am looking to get rid of about 2/3 of them. So I'm just going to go right in, and I'm going to take a look at my polishes and decide what do I absolutely have to keep. For the base coats, this isn't going to be too hard because I know what I like. So this is the Pro FX Quick on the Grow Nail Strengthener. This is the best nail strengthener I've ever tried. Sadly, it is discontinued. I have looked high and low for a backup bottle, but I have not found one, and this is all I have left. So I am going to hoard this until the last drop. I'm also going to keep this one from Creative Play. I've talked about this in a previous destash. I really love the Creative Play line from CND. It was really great and really affordable. I think each bottle runs about $6 or $7 Canadian. So definitely going to keep that. This is no frills base coat that works really well. I'm also going to keep Million Nails from Essie. Because it's my second choice nail strengthener. I also really like Nail Envy, which is up here for some reason. So, you know, I like Nail Envy more than Million Nails, so I'm going to pass that on. I have a friend who wears this, so she'll enjoy it. And that's empty. That can go. I'm going to pass on this Essence Base Gel base coat. It's supposed to be like the gel one, whatever the hell that means. It says lasts 60% longer. It does not last 60% longer. You know what does last 60% longer is the Creative Play one. So I'm going to pass this on. I'm also going to get rid of this strengthener from Sephora by OPI. It is really old and it's never done a damn thing for my nails. I'm also going to get rid of this random strengthener. I don't even know where this came from. I'm going to get rid of this one from Nails Inc. This is the Caviar Base Coat. I remember coveting this because it was supposed to turn your nails the most beautiful shade of pink, and it was supposed to mimic that Dior one. I think it was Nail Glow or something, and it was supposed to make your nails look healthier. All it did was make my nails look orange. I'm also going to get rid of this one. This is from the Face Shop. It's called I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's called the Honey Tinted Nail Hardener. And that's all it says in English. And repair nails. So I was like, okay, so it's just a yellow nail strengthener. Okay, I'll try it. It was only like $2. What it doesn't tell you is this actually stains your nails pink. Doesn't say that anywhere on the package. It might say it in Korean, but I don't speak Korean. I didn't find that out until I took my nail polish off and noticed my nails were pink, which was odd because I was wearing a nude nail polish. So I Googled it, and it does actually intentionally stain your nails pink. I was not a fan of that, so I'm getting rid of it, and maybe someone will like having pink nails. So now I'm down to these last ones. This is Essie Fill the Gap. I'm going to hold on to this. It's my only ridge filling base coat. I don't use it often, but I do, like when I do some of my friends' nails or my grandmother's nails, they like ridge filler, so I'm going to hold on to that. This is also really good at blocking stains. If you have a polish you really love but stains like a mother, this is one to wear. I also have this one. This is Nail Foundations from Butter London. I've hardly used it. It's not a long-wearing base product. It's just not. It goes on like this matte nude, and it does help blur your visible nail line. So if I'm wearing a sheer polish, I do like it for that. So I'm going to hold on to it for now, but I don't know if this is going to survive the next purge in a couple of months. Okay, so, I mean, that's not bad. I've got 2 nail strengtheners, 1 ridge filler, and 2 base coats. I'm okay with that. So, oh, here's a nail strengthener that can go. This is the Nail Envy for sensitive and peeling nails. The one I kept is the original. I have sensitive and peeling nails, so I thought, hey, I'll try this one. Doesn't do a damn thing. Don't waste your money. Okay. Oh, here's a base coat. It's actually just PVA glue, but it's my peel-off base coat because I got tired of paying $6 for PVA glue. All I did was take some Elmer's Glue All, the one that cost you $1 at Walmart, filled up about half the bottle, and then I filled the rest up with water. And I did this a couple of months ago, and it hasn't gunked up, and it works just as well as any other glue-based peel-off base coat, and this literally cost me less than a penny. Okay, that is genuinely the last base coat now. Okay, so what would I keep? Definitely the Revlon Color Stay Gel Envy. If you've watched any of my tutorials on how to use the Calorie vinyls, you will see that this is the one I recommend, and for good reason. No, it's not a quick dry. That's why I started using it, because you can't use quick dry with nail decals. But I don't find it takes a ridiculous amount of time to dry, and it really does make any nail polish last longer. So, and it's so shiny. So I love it. I have like 2 bottles on backup. Not that I think they'll discontinue it, just because I don't want to run out. Another one that I'm going to keep is the Creative Play Top Coat. Of the system for the Creative Play, the top coat is probably my least favorite, but I still really like it. The only reason I call it my least favorite is because it's on the thinner side than what I like for a top coat. I like mine to be just a little bit thicker so they can really blur out any imperfections and smooth out nail art. But I do really like it, and it does last a long time. Here's one that's just ready to go. This is the Orly Won't Chip, and it does work, you know, pretty well. I just, you know, I'm getting towards the end, and I prefer the Revlon one now, even though I love the Orly bottle, like, just holding it. This one's getting so thick to the point where it bubbles no matter how hard I put it, like, how hard I try to put on a thin coat. So I'm gonna toss it, and by toss it, I will be taking it to the depot and disposing of it responsibly. Please don't leave hate in the comments on how you shouldn't throw out nail polish. Here is a matte from Ciate that I think is completely dried up. Yep, completely dried up. So away you go. More hair. As I've said in previous videos, I shed like a cat. So apparently I shed all over my nail polish. Here's one from Butter London. This actually came in a duo with the nail foundation. I'm almost done it. I'm going to put this in the holding pen. The holding pen is actually where I put nail polish that I, A, have not tried enough to make an opinion about, or B, I'm getting towards the end and I just want to use it up so I can get rid of it. So this definitely falls in the latter. So I'm just going to use it up and get rid of it, and that'll be that. Here's one that I may get some hate for getting rid of. Sèche Vite. I used to love Sèche Vite. I used to buy like 4 bottles at a time because I was always so afraid of running out. But I got so sick of replacing it because you can only get through about half the bottle between it's completely, by then it's just completely goopy and unusable. And I tried adding thinners, and all that did was cloud the top coat, and it didn't really make it last any longer. It would just be goopy again within the next couple of applications. And aside from that, I find that nail polish is more likely to bubble underneath Sèche Vite. So like, I'll put this over a nail polish and have it bubble. I'll put the exact same nail polish on and use the Revlon, and it doesn't bubble at all. So it's gonna go. Also, I don't like the shrinkage on this. You always get tip wear within like 6 hours, and you can't use this with decals because it pulls the decals up as it shrinks and it makes them peel off. So I'm gonna get rid of this, but my mom loves this, so I'm gonna give it to her. But you won't be seeing Sèche Vite on this channel again. Here is a top coat from Essence. This is from the gel. I'm almost done this. It's kind of gooey. I'm just going to get rid of it. Here's one I do like. Of the fast dry top coats, there's only two that I actually really wear on any regular basis. This is the faster of the two. This is China Glaze Fast Forward Top Coat, and it does not get enough love. It lasts longer in the bottle. It doesn't get as goopy as quick. As you can see, I'm more than halfway through the bottle and it's still usable, so yay for that. I have not added any thinner to this. It's on shiny. I have less tip shrinkage. You still can't use decals with this, but it works well for nail art. It doesn't smear nail art as badly as other top coats. This is the other quick dry top coat. It's not as quick dry. This is the SE Good to Go. It's a little thinner than the other quick dry top coats. It does last a long time. That was a different one. And of the quick dry top coats, this does the least damage to decals. So if you have to use a quick dry top coat with a decal, Essie is the way to go. So I'm going to hold on to that, but I am going to put this one. This is out the door. This is another one. I've sort of reached near the end of the bottle. I can still get a little, but I'm just going to get rid of it. I don't want to work that hard for a top coat. Here's one that's going to go. This is just the Sinful Colors Clear Coat. I had this for when I used to do like Rockstar Glitter Manis, you know, where you put the wet polish on and then glitter and all that crap. I haven't done that in years. Woo! At least with conventional polish. When I do that, I now use the gel, so that's going to go. This one too, this OPI top coat, this is the Designer Series top coat. It's supposed to make the Designer Series shine more, and I tried using it and it didn't do any damn difference. I tried using it, maybe it would be magical with my holographics. Nope, it actually clouded them worse than anything. So I'm going to let this go and give it to someone who might like it. And then I have this one. I have another one of these that has fallen on the floor and I don't want to pick it up. I'll do it later. So I have this one. This is the matte one, and then I have the regular clear glossy one. This one, it's from Mini Manny Moo. I should have said that. This one smells like berries, and the other one smells like cookies. And I am going to get rid of them. It doesn't dry particularly fast. The clear one smears everything. Like, I didn't even have nail art on, and it smeared my nail polish all over the frickin' place. So it's just not a great formula, and it is not quick dry. It took just as long to dry as my Revlon Color Stay did, and that one lasts a frickin' long time, and it doesn't smear. So I'm going to pass these on. I feel bad, you know, ragging on another indie, but, you know, the formula's just not here for this, for the claims that they're making. So it's going to go. Okay, let's deal with some matte top coats. I have 4. I know right away this one's going to go. This is from Gosh. This was my first matte top coat. But this doesn't look matte. It just looks like you've dipped your fingernails in wax. So it's going to go. This is my favorite quick dry top coat. This is my last bottle in the original formula. The new formula from Wet n Wild is not as good. But this one is freaking matte. Okay, you put this on and you got like a chalkboard on your nails. It is fantastic. I love using matte top coat over really intricate nail art because matte top coat, if you apply it, you know, right, it does not smear nail art. There's something about the suspension medium that they put in there to keep it, you know, matte, that prevents nail polish from slipping off the surface. So if you put on a matte top coat, and this works with just about any matte top coat, you put this on, you know, covering the nail over the brush, not like brushing the top coat over your nail, like you don't want the brush to actually touch your nail. Wow, I can't describe things. I've been at this for 2 days. Sorry. So yeah, if you use this as your first top coat for nail art, it doesn't smear. And then if you want that glossy finish, you just go over with a glossy top coat over top. So I will do that if I've been doing some stamping that I'm just so proud of I can't bear to risk ruining. So that's my little tip of the day. I'm going to keep this one in my stash. I'm going to put this one in my backup drawer for when I run out, because even though it's not as good as the original formula, it's still better than most, and it's $2. This was another one I tried from L'Oreal. This is the Velvet Matte from that Top Coat series they did. Let's try this over a dried one. I haven't really formed an opinion on this. I don't know if it's really... Yeah, it's not going to work on the thing. Let's try it on my nail. Let's see. What are you wearing, Michaela? Well, I am wearing from the holding pen. This is The Sky's the Limit from OPI. That was one I hadn't tried enough to make up my mind about. So, I mean, so far I'm enjoying it. We'll see how it comes off. Okay, so, I mean, it's pretty matte. It's pretty matte. I'll hold on to it. Okay, so we're down to the last 4 top coats, and there goes my phone, of course. So I have this one from Essie, Let It Shine. It's gone gooey. I don't need it. I'm going to get rid of it. I have this one. This is Yellow Stopper. I'm going to hold on to it. It does have its uses occasionally. This one, this Hard as Nails, Hard as Wraps. It's supposed to be like a nail strengthening, but it doesn't like actually strengthen your nails. It just dries super hard. All this does is make my nails peel, so I'm going to pass it off. And then I have this one, this cute little itty bitty one. This is from Fiendish Fancies. I've talked about them in a couple of other destash videos, and I think I've kept everything from the from Laura. She does Fiendish Fancies. This is the Cotton Candy Top Coat from the American Horror Story collection. She included this when you bought polishes from the American Horror Story collection. Her stuff's really cool. It's all like horror themed. Anyway, I'm going to hold on to this. There's not that much left, and it's kind of fun to have a scented top coat. Okay. Now we're on to the stuff that's going to be really hard to get rid of, and I'm not sure how much I'm actually going to be able to get rid of. So first I have these 2 dip system kits. I picked these up at Walmart February or March. I've worn them once or twice. I enjoy them. I'm going to condense them, like I'm going to shove all the stuff from one kit into the other just because I don't need to keep both of them floating around, but I am going to keep all the product. So there's specialty polish, and here's everything else. So first I'm going to go through the cuticle removers. I have, these are actually the same, I just have them in different bottles. This is the Blue Cross cuticle remover, and I just put them, this one's in an old Nubar cuticle oil one. It comes with a dropper, and this one is just in an empty nail polish bottle with a brush. I'm going to get rid of the one with the brush because I prefer it with the dropper. But it's a really good cuticle remover. I particularly like using it on my toes. And it's super cheap, and you get a ton of it. I don't think I could use it in a lifetime. And seriously, you get like a liter, and you only need like a drop per nail. So I'll be going through that for the rest of my life. Whoops. This one I'm going to get rid of. This is from Spa Ritual. It's supposed to be a cuticle and stain remover, but it's got this really odd, this is old, like really old, but it's got this odd sort of jelly texture that I just didn't love, so it's going to go. And then the Sally Hansen Instant Cuticle Remover. I've been using this since high school. I think this is my 3rd or 4th bottle. One bottle of this will last you a very long time. So I like using this one on my fingers more than the Blue Cross. So I'm going to hold on to this because it's a good cuticle remover. Just that there's nothing else to it. It's a good cuticle remover, and a bottle lasts forever. Okay, now I have some liquid latexes. I have this orange one from Nail Experiments. She has a YouTube channel here. You should check that out. But she used to sell this liquid latex cuticle barrier. I am going to pass on this just because the formula is thinner than I like to use. I find it gets stuck under my nails. I have really deeply curved nails. So I'm going to pass this on to someone who will enjoy it. And then I have these other ones. These are just liquid latex I put into empty nail polish bottles. But I actually buy hair glue at Sally Beauty Supply. You get a jar. You can get a jar about that big for under $2. And it's the exact same thing as the liquid latex they sell, like, specially for manicures, except it doesn't come in the bottle. But if you have an empty nail polish bottle, and you kind of all do, you can have almost free liquid latex. So I have a clear one and a black one. I'm going to get rid of the clear one. I only bought that because they were out of the black one. But because it's clear, I can't really pull it off easily. But I am going to keep the black one. The lid is tilted, but that's because I broke it. So I'm going to put some in a new bottle. But it's great. It's just like the hair glue. This has gone gooey because I haven't used it in a while since I started using the cuticle guards from the shop. But you just put it on and let it dry, and then you can peel it off. So we'll watch that for a little bit. And I can't remember the exact name, but it's just like the hair glue that they use for gluing extensions in. So super easy, super cheap. Okay, and then I have these quick dry drops. I'm going to get rid of those because all they do is make my nails greasy. Okay. First, I have my Sheer Tints top coats. I got so excited when this came out. I thought they were going to be the greatest thing ever. And I just haven't used them much. I think it's because the formula is pretty thick. So I'm going to try thinning them down and see if I like them a little bit more. But if I don't, I'm going to get rid of them, especially since I've kept the entire color paints collection from OPI. So yeah, I'm going to put these in the holding pen. I'll thin them out, see if I like them. If not, I'll pass them on. I found them, it was just the thickness that I didn't like. And then I have 2 glow-in-the-dark polishes. I used to have a lot more. I have this little one from Sally Girl and this larger one from Essence. I'm going to keep the Sally Girl one because to this day I have not found one that is better. It is super glow-in-the-dark. It's also super cheap, and they sell this around Halloween. This one, I mean, it does a decent job, but it doesn't do it as well. And I don't need a big, huge bottle of glow-in-the-dark top coat. I wear glow-in-the-dark nails once, maybe twice a year. So, away to a new home. Okay, now I have the other Effect polishes. What can I keep? What can I get rid of? So these ones, these are actually polishes from Sinful Colors, but they work so well as toppers, and they're just so beautiful. I like putting them over a white or a pale pink nail, and they look like magic. They look like chrome powder or mermaid powder, except without the mess. So I'm going to hold on to these because I love the look of mermaid powder nails, but I hate the mess and I don't really like doing it all the time. So definitely holding on. If you're curious, this is Bali Mist, this is Just You Wait, and this is Let Me Go, and these are not special edition. I got these at my Walmart, which never carries any special edition anything. So, and I've seen them there since I bought these. So these are definitely, like, if you like the mermaid nails look, give these a try before you get into like the super messy nail powders. And then I have this weird one. This is a pastel ombre. The idea with this is that you know, can make pastel ombre nails just by putting this sort of weird white polish. So you put like a little bit on, let it dry, then go a little higher up and put a little more on, let it dry, put a little more on, a little higher up, and you get an ombre. But you still get a really blocky ombre, and then you end up with really thick nails because you've got at least 1 coat of nail polish underneath, then 2 coats of the pastel ombre, then 3 coats of the pastel ombre, and then 4 coats of the pastel ombre, and you end up with like 5 coats of nail polish. So it bubbles up, it doesn't dry all the way, and it doesn't look really smooth. So if I want an ombre nail, I'm just going to do a damn ombre nail. So I'm going to get rid of that. And then I have these toppers. These are, you know, real true toppers. I have these 2 from, this is from Sephora by OPI, and this one is just normal OPI. This is I Juggle Men, and it's this really pretty, cool pink blue shimmer that really is just a true topper. You can wear this just on its own for a really subtle shimmer, but it looks great over any polish, especially a dark polish. So I'm definitely keeping that. And then I have this one. This is Wild About Shimmer from Nicole by OPI. It's warmer than I Juggle Men, and it's also thicker, so I think I'm going to pass this on because when I want a topper, I don't want anything quite that pigmented. Pardon me as I kick my garbage can. Okay, and then I have these Luxe Effects from Essie. So I have this gold one, which I am going to keep. This is as gold as it gets. And it needs to be thinned a little bit, but it does have this really nice gold, like, shimmer that looks really great over darker polishes. And then I have these two iridescents, one super flaky, one less flaky. This needs to be shaken. This is Sparkle on Top. This was the first flaky polish I ever owned. I've had this a long time. Let's try it over one of my darker swatches. I'm not sure if you can pick that up, but it has this sort of medium, fine, irregular, flaky-like glitter. And it's got this really pretty pink-blue shift, so I'm going to hold on to that. And then here's this last one. This is Shine of the Times. This is another flaky that really does need to be thinned. We'll try it over blue this time. This one has more of a warm shift. It's a little thicker, but that's just because it needs to be thinned. It has more like shimmer dust in it, which is interesting. I'm going to hold on to this for now because I really loved this when it first came out, but I haven't used it in forever because it keeps getting lost in my collection. So I'm going to hold on to it. See, here's the liquid latex. I put it on pretty thick, so it didn't come all the way off. But that's it. It just dries super quick, comes off, and you're done. And it cost you $2. Okay, so let's count them up and see what I'm keeping. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I have hiccups, I'm sorry. That's a lot. I don't need that much. But considering these are like specialty polishes, there's 7 of them. I've kept the individual ones to a minimum. So I've got 2 cuticle removers, 1 liquid latex, 1 peel off base coat, 1 matte top coat, 2 regular top coats, and 1 quick dry top coat, 2 quick dry top coats. Okay, so 2 quick dry, 2 regular, 1 matte, 1 peel, 1 scented, and then for... Why are you in here? You don't belong here. I have 1 peel-off base coat, 1 ridge-filling base coat, 2 regular base coats, and 1 bottle of Nail Envy, and 1 bottle of nail strengthener that I adore, and then this yellow stopper. So everything in here is unique, and it is something I will use, even though it is more than I really did truly want to keep. But this is stuff that will get used up and replaced. So I'm going to work really hard at not feeling guilty about keeping this much. So that's it. This is the last destash video, and yes, it has been filmed slightly out of order. But it is the last destash video in this series. I'm going to do a quick wrap-up video, and I'll give you the numbers, how much I've kept from each color collection, how many bottles total, and how many I got rid of. So I'll give you those numbers in the next video. Let me know if you guys would like to see me destash my nail art bins, because that's the next one that I'm going to go through. And I'm not really sure if anyone's interested in seeing me go through all my nail art supplies and deciding what I'm going to keep. So if you would like to see that, like this video, leave a comment about what nail art supplies you'd like to see me destash the most. If you name it, I probably have it. And I probably have too much of it. And if you'd like to see more videos from Kayla Ray Vinyls, including some more destash videos coming up in the next couple of months, please subscribe and hit that bell icon so you can be notified when I upload. And thanks again for watching, and if you've watched every one of these destash videos, please comment down below so I can see who's stuck around for the hours that I've been sitting here doing this. So, I'm rambling. I'm sorry. Thanks for watching. Bye!